the sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Take a look at Drummond. He's pulled in a lot of votes, nearly enough, in fact, to break into the top 10 in the Western Conference.
Yeah, and probably wishing he was a little higher on that list, but there's just too many other guys also having fantastic seasons.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, "Anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally." Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for the Magic, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. And Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
The major forces, Kevin, you know for sure where they are. There are always some teams you can't tell if they're legit or not just yet.
And the Magic start out with the ball. Carter, the pass to Fultz. And there's the pass to Ross. Back to Fultz. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
Now here's Fultz. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Poked away. Here's Davis. Orlando grabs the miss. 3-on-3. Ross dishes to Bamba. Passes it to Isaac. And here's Carter for 3. Ross. The Magic again can't hit. Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Isaac. Yep, it counts.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Orlando shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw, no good for Isaac.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. 9-point game his last outing. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Isaac's got his second bucket tonight.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And so here's Orlando following the bucket by the Lakers. Carter, the pass to Fultz. And a missed layup.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
But they get it back. Here's Davis. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Ross. Oh, what a play!
He has size, but the first step of Terrence Ross is what makes him so good on the drive.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Here's Fultz after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Carter, and Davis sends it back.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nope, not on my watch.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
The Magic shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw good from Fultz.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Schroeder. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. He kicks to James. Now here's Drummond. Caldwell Pope outside. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Over Carter. That's good from Davis on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
If you're coaching AD, this is what you do. Put the ball in the hands of your home run hitter and let him go to work.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that. He knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Anthony Davis. 10th in field goal percentage. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in block spurt.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. That free throw good from Fultz. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's LeBron. He's got 9. Pass to Davis. Back to LeBron. Schroeder, left side. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
Now, Ross. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Here's Fultz. Makes it off the glass. Fultz has got 6 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Lakers leading by 4. Davis surveying the floor. Tipped away. Stolen by Bamba. Schroeder against Fultz. Now here's Ross. Guarded closely. Over Caldwell Pope. No good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The dish to James. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
So gifted. Drummond soars through the air, then explodes on the finish.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing here by 8. Pass to Fultz. And he makes good on the layup. 8 points for him.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. LeBron dishes to Drummond. The pass to Davis. Over Carter. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
Bad shot selection can put you in a hole, which can make you desperate, which can lead to even more bad shots.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mo Wagner's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Porter comes in for Wendell Carter. Harris is checked in for Terrence Ross. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. And then for Los Angeles, Marcus All's checked in for Drummond. Harrell comes in for Davis. And it's Matthews in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Now here's Schroeder. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Harrell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Inside. Here's Harris. The putback. And Isaac stays with it. Isaac's got 6 points.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Here's Gasol, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
No good on that one. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
The aggressive mindset. LeBron putting it on the deck and drawing contact.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
And that one misses.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. And he sinks the second. The Magic trail by 6. Carter Williams with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Porter against Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Free throw good. Porter.
The 3rd overall pick in 2013. Porter's gotten the big contract. He's been traded. He's had a lot going on early in his career.
And Porter drops them both. And here is James. 10 points for him. Floats it up there for Harrell.
Beautiful pass. LeBron, fun to watch. Intelligent, outstanding read.
The Magic trail by 6. Now here's Carter Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Gasol sends it back. It's stolen by Carter Williams. There's Porter with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
In terms of consistency, Porter's put up some incredible seasons from distance.
Here's James, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Gasol wide open. He fires. A 3-pointer, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 3-point game. Porter finds Carter Williams. Wagner with it. Harrell on him. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
Anthony's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Kuzma outside. Passes to Gasol. To the inside. James scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Wagner. 9 points last game. On the wing, Porter for the 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Rejected by Gasol.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
The wide open look here for Kuzma. Tries again. And it's Harrell missing.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Carter Williams, and Carter Williams slams it in.
I like what MCW does in transition. The long strides, he eats up ground quickly.
1:15 left in the first quarter. Now LeBron. He's got 12. They get a hand on it. Porter with the steal. And it's Harris off the drive. Rejected by Gasol. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's his first foul. Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 6. And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Here's Carter Williams. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Outside Anthony. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. The drive by LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Really, that's his specialty right there. Finding that angle and then going hard to the rim.
The Magic trail by 8. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Carter Williams with it. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Wagner's got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's stolen by Carter Williams. And now Orlando on the break. 4 seconds left. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So, I think those are 2 areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Gary Harris is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's Michael Carter Williams. Then it's Anthony. And it's Wagner in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic. On the wing, Porter, guarded by Kuzma. Here's Anthony. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And both free throws good for Anthony. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Carter Williams. He dishes it to Anthony. Back to Carter Williams. 6 to shoot. A second chance effort. Kuzma pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And it's Schroeder missing. The Magic shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Anthony, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Wendell Carter.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
First free throw is good. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Carter Williams. Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And it's tied up with that one. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And here's Schroeder. He kicks it to Morris. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. Kuzma can't get it to go.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Outside Anthony. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Kuzma. Schroeder outside. The pass to Davis. Kuzma left side. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. They shoot again, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Orlando called for the foul.
Why does the pump fake work? Because of AD's height and ability to elevate. The defender knows he has to close hard to have a chance.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Drummond's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
For three, Ross. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
I love the break. I love the finish. Porter smart about putting himself in position to make a play.
Schroeder against Fultz from 12 feet out. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Fultz finds Carter. The shot misses. Great tee that time from Davis. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Kuzma. Kept alive. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr.
And here's a look at the stats for Dennis Schroeder. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Bamba controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bamba's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. The unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
And Drummond throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And it's sent back by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
Bamba with the block. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Right side Davis.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack. It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fultz against Caldwell Pope. Kuzma outside. Davis has the open look. Davis can't get that one to fall.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. So Ross will go to the free throw line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins. He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Down low. Banked in off the glass. Isaac's got 10 points.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Schroeder. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
I'll tell you, Schroeder's a tough kid. You see the added strength. We'll see if he can complete the and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Gary Harris comes in for Terrence Ross. And then for Los Angeles, Marc Gasol is checked in for Drummond. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Dennis Schroeder, the 17th overall pick in 2013 out of Germany. He's got a flair you don't associate with European players.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Back to Fultz. That one's in, only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And here is Los Angeles now. Schroeder dishes to Davis. Back to Schroeder. It's stolen by Fultz. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. And Davis sends it back. Schroeder looking over the floor. Left side, Davis. Outside, Matthews. Pass to James for 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. At the elbow, it's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Lakers trail by 5. Matthews passes to Schroeder. Five to shoot. Shoots from the high post. Offensive rebound. Davis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The problem with keeping AD off the glass, he times his jump so well, a graceful athlete in action.
Pass to Wagner. Isaac against James. To the left side wing. Here's Fultz. And Davis sends it back. Matthews goes in. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Magic leading by 3. Here's Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Marc Gasol.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Harris for the Magic. Anthony's checked in for Bamba. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harrell's checked in. And Harris drops them both. Lakers trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's James. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
Here's Carter Williams. Anthony on the wing. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. James with it. Isaac picks him up. And it's Davis with the jam.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
To the paint. And the rejection by Harrell.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
1:22 left in the first half of the game. Here's Isaac. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Isaac's got 6 in the quarter. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
1:12 left here in the second. LeBron passes to Schroeder. Floats one up. And James with the layup. And that's now 22 points for LeBron.
And in the history of the game, few players LeBron's size have handled the ball as well as he does.
Wagner kicks to Harris. Back to Wagner. Good D by Gasol. The Lakers have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
And Orlando making a change here. Porter's checked in. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Anthony Davis. Anthony's shot is off. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And Morris drops them both. Here's Carter Williams. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. There's the pass to Anthony. Now, here's Wagner. Porter in the corner. And finished off by Porter.
This is what happens when you do so much damage from distance. Porter able to slip inside for a gimme.
20 seconds left now here in the second. James outside. Morris right side. Over Porter. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists tonight. Here's Carter Williams. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, ending the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got our offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. It is all happening for him so far tonight. An incredible first half performance. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, let's give it up. Let's give it up for King James. How many times have we seen him as a team focus? It's amazing what he does, and he continues to do it in this strong league.
Looking at Orlando, Shaq, your thoughts?
They're getting out-rebounded by a Shaq-sized margin, really big. From the get-go, they did not show enough effort. Usually when you're being out-rebounded like that, you're 10, 15 points behind, so things could definitely be worse.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Los Angeles leading by 5, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5. Ross kicks to Carter. Dishes to Fultz. Back to Carter. Over in the corner, Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. They lead by 7. And shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. Carter on the wing. Passes it to Fultz. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
And Fultz is tough to contain. Even when you rough him up, he still gets the job done.
Lakers leading by 5. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And that one's good by Davis.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Inside, here's Fultz. Kicks it to Ross. Just 5 to shoot. Over Caldwell-Pope. Caldwell-Pope with some nice D.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Strong move by AD. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Carter, the pass to Fultz. He kicks to Ross. Over Caldwell-Pope. No good from Ross.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. LeBron against Isaac. Tipped away. Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Fultz against Schroeder. Drummond in the post. And he uses the glass on the layup. Drummond's got 8 points.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Isaac. And it's sent back by Drummond. Kuzma against Bamba. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Porter's checked in for Isaac.
One of several late first-round steals in the 2017 draft. Kuzma has a higher ceiling than many scouts anticipated.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Davis has got the ball.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
Here's Carter. And the layup is good. Carter's got his first points in this one.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Schroeder against Fultz. Schroeder passes to Kuzma. Porter with the steal. Now Fultz. He's got 14. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fultz has got 4 points this quarter.
And the quick feet of Fultz are a problem for the defense, especially when he takes it strong to the hole.
Lakers leading by 9. Schroeder passes to Drummond. Left side, Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
The former #1 overall pick, Anthony Davis, does a great job of representing this franchise. Makes big plays on both ends of the floor. Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Fultz, no good. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Davis. Over Carter. Here's Drummond. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
Did you see the air Drummond gets underneath him? Allows for time to be creative.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And the Magic making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
And taking a look at some stats here for Caldwell Pope. How last month turned out for him, averaging 13 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Loads it up for Davis. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Lakers lead by 15.
You get this a lot from AD. Attack, attack, and he's scoring in bunches.
Fultz looking around on the wing. Porter. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Porter's got 12 points in the game.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
17-foot shot on the way. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And for Dennis Schroeder, that's a shot the defense will give him because of his ability to blow by people.
Caldwell Pope against Anthony. Bamba dishes to Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. 4th, the Magic.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Markieff Morris subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Los Angeles leading by 13. Caldwell Pope outside. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Marc Gasol is checked in for Los Angeles. Pass to Morris. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Fultz.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 11.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of...
Oh, wow! He went... That was nice. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Schroeder against Fultz. The Magic trail by 11. Here's Porter. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Lakers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the 3rd. Some pretty nice work. Schroeder finds Caldwell Pope.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly. The length of Carter helping him there, a prime-time threat to finish off alley-oops.
Caldwell Pope with it. Harrell up top. Here's Schroeder. Los Angeles with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Carter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Los Angeles guys shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Schroeder, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He has a wiry frame, but he's stronger than he looks. Schroeder unafraid of contact, able to complete the play.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game for the Magic. Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Harris comes in for Anthony, and it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. The Lakers also with a sub. LeBron, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. That's good from Schroeder. The Magic trail by 10. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. And here's Wagner. He has 6. Harris misses. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Caldwell Pope. Throws down the breakaway jam.
As a defender, hard to keep up with KCP in transition. He has excellent get up and go.
Now here's Carter Williams. Wagner passes to Bamba. And the rejection by Harrell. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Orlando now. Pass to Carter Williams. Just 4 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 12. To the inside with the tip.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Caldwell Pope against Harris. Down low to end the run, and it's good on the way in.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's James. 26 points for him. Drops in the layup for 2. LeBron's got 4 this quarter.
Taking advantage of what's there. LeBron reads the situation correctly.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. James dishes to Harrell. Back to James. Goes back up. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
Few guys play with Harrell's level of energy, and that gets him to the line with some frequency.
And the energy of a guy like Montrezl Harrell can rub off on the entire team.
Yes, it can. GA, he plays with a high motor, generates steals, blocks, and deflections. He's active all over the court, and now we're seeing it on the offensive end as well.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And let's check out stats for James. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. First in assists and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. And he makes the first. And so he hits both. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. James against Isaac. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Caldwell Pope passes to Morris. And it's blocked. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
I tell you, Isaac has great vision for a big man. Can see over defenders easily thanks to that size.
And the Lakers with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Schroeder against Carter Williams. The putback. Rebound by the Magic. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. The dish to Porter. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Here's LeBron. That's tipped. Porter against Schroeder. And that one's good by Porter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
.20 seconds left to play in the third. James against Isaac. Now LeBron. And he has 28 points for the game. With 4 seconds on the clock.
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
Harris looking it over. Oh, he got it to go!
I can't believe it. Woo.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just shows you that anything can happen in this game.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Lakers on top. They lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Play for each other, creators and receivers. Okay, share the ball. Here we go.
Want everyone on the same page offensively. Frank Vogel saying to each man, do it for your teammates.
And, you know, I love the fact that he's promoting the spirit, the camaraderie between his guys. When they're working together, they are a lot harder to stop.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Carter Williams. Terrence Ross is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Harris in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Lakers leading by 3. James with it. And the wide open shot from Morris. And a miss there on the triple.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Timeout called the Lakers. Los Angeles making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Isaac. And the rejection by Harrell. Out to the wing. Nobody near Schroeder. Hands it from downtown. Schroeder's got 10 points in just the second half.
Schroeder has really improved as a three-point shooter. With that shot, he becomes even more dangerous.
Carter Williams kicks to Isaac. To the middle. Here's Harris. Doesn't go for him. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And here is LeBron. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Caldwell Pope right side. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the shot.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Orlando Magic. And the pass to Carter. Back to Carter Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
This is what you want to see out of Michael Carter Williams, taking it inside and mixing it up.
Carter Williams hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Carter against Davis. LeBron trying to free himself up. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 25 points in the game.
How about watching AD with his size to put the ball on the deck and make a play going downhill?
Here's Schroeder. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And the shot goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Caldwell Pope against Ross. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Wagner finds Ross to the inside. Carter Williams, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Carter Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
The size MCW gives you at a point guard position enables him to finish in the painted area with hands in his face.
Now here's Schroeder. Inside. That's tipped and stolen by Wagner. On the wing, Isaac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
And the first one drops. Fultz, he's checked in for Carter Williams. And both free throws good for Isaac. Lakers leading by 6. Bounce pass, Schroeder. James against Isaac. And finished off by Davis.
You look at Anthony Davis. The man can flat out play, and he never stops working.
Caldwell Pope against Ross. Fultz, the pass to Carter. Back to Fultz. And Wagner has it in the corner. Great look, but off the mark.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the Magic making a change here. Bamba's checked in. And here is Los Angeles now. 8-point game. Schroeder passes to Davis. Back to Schroeder. Clock at 6. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And with Schroeder's ability to shoot and drive, he commands the attention of the entire defense.
Fultz against Schroeder. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Bamba passes to Ross. Lays it up off the glass.
Ross didn't seem bothered at all by the contact there. Nice finish.
Here's LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. The Magic trail by 9. Ross kicks to Isaac. Trying to get open is Carter. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Schroeder against Carter. Now here's LeBron. Not a lot of room. Bangs home the trifecta. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had one triple in the first half, now has his second.
Here's Carter. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Lakers leading by 12. From the arc. LeBron can't get it to go.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
A blur in the open court. Schroeder covers ground in a hurry.
And the Magic shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Passes to Bamba. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Magic.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
That's good from Schroeder.
And you really have to like what they're doing in this half. Free throw percentage now up around 92%.
The Magic trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th assist in this one. And here is Los Angeles now. To the paint. Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 29 in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
James looking around. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And Fultz gets it to go.
Yeah, I really admire the edge that Fultz gives you. Always looking to score. Feels like no one can guard it.
Lakers leading by 13. No one near James as he lets it go. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
And both free throws good for Ross. So it's the Lakers now. They lead by 11. LeBron outside. It's good. LeBron's got 33 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Caldwell Pope against Ross. Pass to Fultz. Goes up again. Outside Porter. Pass to Ross. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dennis Schroeder.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
Shot from the inbound. Second shot opportunity, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
The pass to Ross. Here's Bamba. Down low. It's stolen by Davis. To the inside. Schroeder. Bamba with the block. And they get it back. Second chance shot. They get it back. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
And the first one at the line is good. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And both free throws good for Drummond. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 17, and stolen by Harrell. Now LeBron. And he comes up with the deuce. James has got 11 in the second half.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Harrell. Drummond trying to get himself free. Snatched up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The crazy intensity of Montrezl Harrell, using it to perfection in order to get calls.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Schofield's checked in. James Ennis comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Hampton's checked in for Ross. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. And the dunk by Bamba.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
Free throw drops for Hampton. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Pass to McLemore. Fires the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Ennis. The Magic again can't hit.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And the first one at the line is good. And McLemore drops them both. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Pass to Ennis. To the left wing. Bamba dishes to Hampton. Here's Ennis. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And superb at positioning himself on the offensive glass. Bamba's length is a big reason he gets these putback jams.
Here's Horton Tucker. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.